What's up? How you doing? Here we are, beautiful Saturday morning. Beautiful Saturday morning. Not a cloud in the sky. I don't know where it went or where they went, but they're not here. Perfect temperature, perfect humidity, slight breeze. Perfect. Gives you a feeling of well-being inside. So I just checked my packages, deliveries that came today, and a good friend of mine sent me a Volcanic Rock. He was recently on vacation in Iceland, and he sent me a Volcanic Rock from Iceland. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. A lot of nooks and crannies in here. This is great for many things. I'm not going to use it for many things. I'm going to have it on display, but if you wanted to wash your feet, the bottoms with this is perfect stone for that. Much better than lava soap. But I'm fascinated with volcanoes. Fascinated, and Iceland is on my bucket list. Fresh cup of coffee here. Delicious. So yeah, it's heavier than I expected. You know, it's heavier than I expected. I thought it'd be more fluffier, you know, but it's got weight to it. Very healthy to plants. Like I always read, I get volcanic coffee, and they say they grow the coffee in soil that is made from volcanic rock, volcanic soil. Well, if you take this, I mean they sell it. I don't have to take this, but if you go to a place that sells the rock finely ground up into little pieces and mix it into your soil, you will have good tomatoes that summer. So he had a like that's a place I'd like to go. So he had a nice time there. He sent me pictures. It's a place that speaks to me. It says, come here, visit. So eventually if I live long enough, you know, I will visit Iceland and Pakistan after that. Still hot. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's almost like it's got like a very dense quality. It's amazing that this was in Iceland not too long ago, and here I am in California. I have it in my hand. I like collecting rocks from different parts of the world when I go. I was in Greece in 2006. I was there after that, but at that time I went to the beach there and I collected a bunch of rocks which are scattered throughout the property. And then I got tons of rocks from different places in California, especially the ocean. I got rocks that roll out of the ocean. So this is a great addition to my rock collection, and this is probably the best one. This is probably the best one. Not probably, this is the best one. I mean, just to think about, this was deep in the earth. You know, was in liquid form or cream form, reached the top, cooled down, and ended up with this thing. Geology. Very sunny today. I feel the sun just Antarctica is another place on my bucket list. But that's a little bit tougher to get to. A lot of steps involved in that one. Got to go down to Argentina to the tip, get on that boat, go through the rough waters where the Atlantic and Pacific meet. They don't get along. And then once you get through that rough area where you're spilling everything on yourself because you can't, like if you had this in your hand, it's spill. And then finally you get on another boat, or maybe that one, maybe that's the one that brings you there. Maybe you don't, I think that's the one, brings you there. If you pay a little extra, you get off the boat, take a walk around the area, investigate, check out the mountains. That's on my list. But thing is, you have to, sustain walking upside down for long periods of time. And that to me, uncomfortable. But I'll do it. So yeah, there's a few places. Iceland. We got a piece of Iceland right here. Iceland is beautiful. I like to get a nice 4x4 Jeep. Nice, even a Mercedes truck, stick shift, nice 5-speed manual transmission, and go explore everything. And then at the end, when you go to a volcano, when the lava's coming out, I think you're supposed to take off your boots and leave them on the lava as a sacrifice to the volcano. Yeah. So we're going to be heading out shortly. My daughters have a birthday party to attend to, just for them. And then me and my wife are going to roam around aimlessly for a few hours. And then my other daughter has to go to another friend's house this evening for a dinner. So kind of like a busy day of driving around. Little cat is there. Put this cat food every day. Every day I have a little bit of food for the cat. I feel bad for the cat. The cat is here waiting for me to feed it, and sometimes I'm not home and I will get back late and I'll see the cat over there just sitting waiting for me. So I go inside and I bring some food out. There's plenty of water here. There used to be more. I don't know. I see them on camera. I see them roaming around, but I haven't seen them come back here. But this one's the original. This one has been coming here now for about a year. It was coming here when it was teeny weeny, but it's not friendly to humans. I mean, it's friendly, it just won't come near you. Keeps at least a 10-foot gap. So anyway, yes, I am fascinated with this. But like I said, it's heavier than I expected. Very dense. I love geology. Things like that, they fascinate me. That's why I like going to the Grand Canyon a lot. And over there they have the rocks. Every few million years you have a different kind of rock, and they look very basic until humanity gets it and shines it up, and then they look awesome. You look at it, it looks, I don't know, you go, all right, that's not that sharp. But then they have a guy come in that polishes it, and they have a sample of it, like about that big, very heavy. It's on the ground, and you will say that's a nice rock. Wish I had a table made out of that rock. I'm pretty sure you could polish this, but I like it to look as it was at the site. Anyway, I have to go in and get ready. So thank you, my friend, for this. Appreciate it. I will put it in a nice spot. Nooks and crannies in here. All right, that's it for now. Ciao.